Final update, my daughter was disappointed about not being at her dad's wedding, so I made a post a while ago here. A few people have requested an update, but be warned it's a bit long. The gist of the first post is that my daughter, 6F, went to her father's wedding with all these promises that she would have a big important role and it would be very special. She went, he didn't communicate where I was supposed to bring her at all, so I was a bit late dropping her off. It was an extra 20 to 30 minutes away. She didn't have a role. She sat like a guest through the ceremony. She didn't get cake and was brought home early by her father's mom, Grammy. She was crushed. After the events of the post, he went blissfully on his honeymoon and I picked up the pieces of our child. She was distraught. For days she would just look sad at moments and go to her room or cry a bit or lay down on the couch or come in for a cuddle. She's been begging me for a year to get some pink hair, so we put some streaks in it and she absolutely loves it. Her stepdad and I took her on a kind of family date to eat and to a movie without her younger brother, Wime. We had loads of fun and did loads of other things like little dance parties in the living room and nail painting, makeup, dress up, anything and everything. We also let her pick out a cake to have after supper the night after. She picked a white cake with sugary frosting, of course. I also placed a ton of calls and got on a wait list to have her see a counselor or therapist. 8 to 12 weeks, so we may have quite a while to go. I let her know she could talk to me about anything, and she did express her feelings to me in regards to the wedding and how she feels about herself. I listened and reassured her that we all love her and she is important to us, and so many cuddles. When he returned from the honeymoon, we had a face-to-face conversation on my terms. I decided to not just jump into anger and do my best to be nice in hopes of getting answers and giving her a clear understanding of what his actions led to. I started out by asking him what happened, and he told me that he flubbed on not telling me that I wasn't dropping her off at point A anymore and was now going to point B, that the bride was also a little late. They didn't arrange any setup, so the guests were setting stuff up with the groomsmen and the ladies were inside. Things started up really late. They didn't include her in the ceremony but had something planned later during the reception. Grammy didn't know she was our daughter's ride home because he flubbed again and not telling her. Grammy also spent the time after the ceremony caring for our daughter while she was cold and sad. Grammy and stepdad were super angry and left and brought my baby home before the plans for her and before cake. He was really upset how it all turned out. Then I told him about how she came home crying, that we didn't do a bunch of stuff to make her feel better, including dyeing her hair, even though he didn't want that in the past. Told him I'm putting her in therapy to work through this. He cried, still not sure how to feel about that. I don't feel bad that he cried though. I told him we could talk about this more another time. Said I'm sorry things turned out this way and left. She's been having some behavioral issues at daycare now that it's summer by not listening and doing things she knows she shouldn't, like climbing the pile of mats. He and I haven't talked much about it, but he can't look me in the eye anymore and I just don't want to be anywhere near him. He hurt my baby and I'm still feeling the mama bear in my chest whenever I think about it.